Are you deciding from the God state or are you deciding from the human state? Like, this is the very most important thing I've been realizing from few days, and I'm going to talk about it. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel we talk a lot about feminine energy, manifestation, relationship stuff, and self-improvement. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I have two short mini courses. One is a feminine energy, masculine energy course. Another course is about manifesting, attracting relationship. The links are in description, along with a female self-care planner. If you're interested, you can check it out. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about what is the God state and what is the human state. Now, this is a very, very deep topic and very, very spiritual and manifestation topic, but I'm just going to cover a little bit here, because this is a topic that you can talk for hours and hours and hours, like so much depth in there, and I don't want to make this video too long. I want to keep the thing simple and short. So the main distinction between the things that you're going to decide, what are the decisions that you're making from the God state, and what are the decisions that you're making from the human state. Now, the decisions that you're going to make from the God state would be feels right to you in the moment. It's going to feel fun, it's going to feel interesting, it's going to feel very natural, very obvious. Like, for example, you were sleeping and you wake up from the bed in the morning and you feel like, today I want to eat a pineapple. Okay, it feels natural, it feels obvious, because you want to eat that juicy pineapple. That would be the God state decision. The next decision would be from the human state. No, you shouldn't be eating pineapple, you should eat this. Okay, pineapple is not good for you right now, or whatever the reason is giving you not to eat the pineapple and go in the opposite direction of whatever it is, then that could be the human state. Another thing to differentiate, like I think I'm going to tell you 2 or 3 distinctions to differentiate between the thoughts and the decisions that you're making from the God state and from the human state. It's my based experience. Okay, everybody has their own experience, so they're going to share based on what they think. So everybody is right, nobody is wrong. Just take what resonates with you and reject if it doesn't resonate. So the one distinction that I feel personally in my own life, the decisions that I'm making from the God state feels right to me. It feels amazing, it feels interesting, it feels very obvious, it feels very natural. It doesn't feel like a hard work, it doesn't feel like I'm trying something or I'm trying to make it happen or I'm figuring it out. It's like very natural and very obvious. Like, I don't have to do anything when I'm deciding from the God state. Whatever I'm deciding, whatever I'm doing, it just seems very natural, very obvious, and I'm very happy and very excited to do that. It feels right to me in the moment. It feels like going with my own flow. What feels right to me, it feels like following my joy. That's the decision, that's from the God state. The human state is like, when I'm deciding from the human state, it's like shrinking. The thoughts are shrinking, it's coming too much from the head. I'm too much analyzing, making logic, making sense, too much of the planning, trying to figure things out, trying to make things happen, trying to understand how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, and trying to put the things together and trying to accomplish a goal. Like when I see the decisions that I'm making from the human state, there is so much of the trying. I'm trying to do something, and when I'm trying to do something, that means I don't have it. It's the state of the lack. So majority of my own decisions that if I take from the human state, it's from the state of the lack. Like, I'm trying to make things happen, I'm figuring things out, I don't know how it's gonna happen, I have to make it happen, I feel like a lack, I feel like a pressure, I feel like I gotta do this, otherwise I am miserable or I'm gonna die or whatever. That's the first distinction. The second distinction that I want to talk to you is about when you make the decision from the God state, it feels like your energy is increasing. It feels like your vibration is increasing. It feels like, wow, this is amazing. I wanted to do this. I wanted to check this out. It feels right to me in the moment. Like, you're naturally going to feel like your breath's going to increase. Your body is going to expand. You're not going to shrink like this. Your body going to expand. Your breath will you're going to take a proper breathing. It's not going to be a shallow breathing. It's going to be a deep breathing. Like, whenever you decide, feel how it feels right to you in the moment. Feel how your body is reacting. So your body will going to tell you whether you're taking that decision from God state or from human state. So for me, I'm just sharing what I feel. Okay, it's going to depend from other people, people to people. Okay, so when I take this decision from the God state, it feels so good. It feels like my body is expanding, I'm increasing, my vibration is rising, and everything is so good, everything is so nice, it's so perfect that I couldn't even imagine. And that's where the decision is coming. I feel great. And whenever I'm taking the decision from the human state, it feels like shrinking, like my body is like shrinking. I feel pressure, I have very shallow breathing, I'm scared, I'm fearful, and I'm too much caught up in my head. I'm thinking, should I go do this and that or not? Should I go there or not? Do I need to talk with that or not? How I'm gonna make this happen? Like, you see the difference, right? You feel the difference. More importantly, it's not about seeing the difference, it's about feeling the difference. So that's the major distinction I can tell you between the God state and the human state, the decisions. The another thing that I want to tell you guys, whenever a thought is coming in your mind, sometimes that thought gets so real that you forget that this is coming from this human state or God state. It feels so real, like it feels like, wow, this is real. I mean, I'm a human, so I need to be doing this, that, or I need to do that. When there is a need, like I must be doing it, I need to do that, I should be doing it, that's not the thing that's coming from the God state. It's from the human state. Human state is like pushing you in a pressure, trying to make things happen, trying to figuring things out, getting the results, logic, too much in planning, too much analysis, too much in the head. But the God state is like going with the flow, not thinking too much here, not planning, not figuring things out, understanding that everything is done, everything is always working out in my favor, and just going with the flow. Whatever feels right to me in the moment, feels right to me to eat a pizza, I'm gonna eat a pizza. But the human state is like, no, pizza is unhealthy, it's a bad food, you shouldn't be eating it. You see, that's a human state, and this is a God state. You feel the difference. You feel this difference in your body. Your body will going to tell you the difference. But you gotta be really sensitive enough, because even I can tell you from 2 years of my experience in the manifestation, the spiritual community and all that stuff, even sometimes I get tricks out by the human thinking that it's a God thinking, but no, it's a human thinking. I get tricks out. And then I go to the wickedy woo rabbit hole and understand, oh no, that was the human thinking, that wasn't the God state, and that's why I'm in the rabbit hole. And then I have to take some time to go to the neutral state by releasing my emotions, by releasing my negative emotions, going back to the neutral state, and then I go back to the God state. But it's not always easy to understand what's the human thinking or what's the God thinking, because the ego is like so freaking powerful. Don't underestimate the power of ego, because you created this ego, and ego is created based on your past experiences, based on the things that you've experienced personally in your life, or you've seen personally in your life, or seen happening in somebody else's life. It's an old reality, and it's very loyal to you. It's gonna pull you back. Whenever you want to going to the new reality, you want to go to something new that you've never done it before, your ego wants to pull you back into the old version, because old seems familiar, it seems certain, it seems predictable. And when there's a familiarity, there is a certainty, there is a safety. That's what the ego wants. And that's why the human mind's gonna trick you back into the old reality. And that's where you gotta be really aware of that. So one thing I'm going to tell you is to differentiate, is to be aware. Whenever something is happening within you, be aware where it's coming from. And to understand where it's coming from, notice your body movements. Notice your breath. Are you shallow breathing, or are you deep breathing? Your body is shrinking, or you're expanding? How does that thought makes you feel? Is it makes you feel like you should be doing it? You should be, you must be, you need to be, like those kind of words, you use it to describe those thoughts or to describe those feelings, then this is a human state. Or it feels right to me. I feel like I wanted to do this. I feel right to do this. I feel like I want to have fun today, or I want to take a break today. I want, like, when you describe your thoughts, your emotions, there is like a difference in the language from the God state and the human state. In the God state, you would say, I would like to, I want to, I desire to. And in the human state, you're going to use the terminology, I need to, I must be, I should be, I supposed to be. You get my point, right? So hopefully you get something out of it. Let me know if this video make any sense, and if you want to make a video on any specific topic going very deep, let me know. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.